Hi, this is Mrs. Dahlia, and this would be a screencast of my selected Google productivity tools that I used as an intervention during the series of suspension of classes way back before ECQ, if you can still remember that. So let's get started with Google, and it's a household name now because of the Gmail, the new account that we had with the DepEd. We have the Google Classroom, the introduction of forms. We've been answering Google Forms a lot of times nowadays. The question is, are we in the Google Academy now? Will Google really help us to meet the new normal that we currently facing right now? Starting, I was introduced in Google Classroom way back some years ago of a good friend, and that is Mr. Galpao, and he taught me how to organize my students through the Google Classroom, and it helped me a lot during that junior high school days because I get to teach some open high school students, and we only get to meet once. So it somehow benefited, but not all at that time. It benefited some of the students who were working and who's trying to reach out teachers for some modules and modular activities and other enrichment follow-ups. We are all familiar with the mode of learnings nowadays, and also that would be synchronous and the asynchronous. The first one, the synchronous learning, is that the students learn the same thing. No? Overview lang natin. The students learn the same things at the same time and in the same place. A good example of this would be face-to-face teaching and learning inside the classroom. Yun yung unang nating naiisip when it is synchronized, no, from the word itself. The asynchronous learning, this is more of a student-centered teaching method that uses online resources to facilitate learning without requiring students and instructors be in the same place at the same time. In the new normal, we can easily identify them as this, such as this. No, we have the asynchronous versus the synchronous, wherein in asynchronous, discussion board, quiz, polls, email, no, recorded slides with narration, self-paced courses are very evident. In synchronous, it's the live virtual classroom that we tend to do, pero at a very limited time kasi hindi naman lahat mabilis ang internet. That was the threat. No, yun yung pinaka nakikita nating threat pagdating sa synchronous. While we can teach online, and most of us would probably teach synchronous type, the only hindrances is the connectivity of the students and the teachers as well. Because you get to meet your students live, but kung static yung connection at medyo mahirap, it would be really hard to implement. So, if you will ask me right now, what would be my choice? Well, the very answer to that would be a flipped classroom type. And what do I mean with flipped classroom type? It could be a mix of both. You can do asynchronous, you can meet your students at the same time. Plus, it gives you the micro learning opportunities, which is very snackable learning activities nowadays. Moving on, the Google Classroom is a venue for this. You'll probably be seeing the green. It's actually green, not black, because of the green screen that I'm running right now. So pardon that, but you've seen the icon, and the Google Classroom is just a platform where you can meet and collect, organize your students. So how did I use that? I use Google Classroom to organize my students, to give them lesson guides, give them references, give them feedbacks, no? Give them feedbacks, communicate with them, uh, guide them through directional instructional method, and of course, assess them by simply getting through the analytics that being presented to me by Google grading system. You will get to see that later on in this chapter. Good about Google Classroom is that you get to attach websites that are not included in the package. Meaning to say, pwede kang magbigay ng link for them to for study guide for them to study ahead of time. Such as Edulastic is a good formative assessment tool, which is outside of Google, but you can synchronize them. That's the good about it. The same time, you also have Kuiper. But when I was running Kuiper way back in 2013, hindi pa siya ganon. Kasi ganon ka synchronize. Kasi yung Kuiper, para siyang different platform. No? Different platform. Tapos, the students have to log in pa para maka-join siya dun sa group ng class mo. But, yung activities nila would be very great help as well to monitor their success. I don't know, I heard that Kuiper and DepEd are working right now. They're trying to work things out for this school year. So, I'm looking forward to that. Also, you have YouTube. YouTube is a vast source of tutorials, do-it-yourself activities. A lot of people have been uploading files, uploading videos, sharing their expertise. Now, these are experts from YouTube. Not all of them are experts, but these are experts. Now, you can get to select these people and share it with your students. You have Khan Academy. If you haven't heard Khan Academy, boy, this been running for a very long time, and I've been using Khan Academy even in my masteral's degree. It helped me follow through the lessons that I forget or I miss inside the classroom, and this is a good venue for the students because apart from the videos or lectures in videos, they have formative assessments, activities, and skill builder. That's what good about Khan Academy. Then we have learned about Padlet, where people or the students could send their outputs, no, online, real time. And what's good about this? It is synchronized. It can be synchronized in your Google Classroom. And finally, the most interactive video clips is the Edpuzzle. So I was recently introduced to Edpuzzle by attending some webinars nowadays. I didn't hear about it before, but now I will be using this in the near future. And I'm getting to know Edpuzzle right now. So let's get started with my dashboard. Let's get to meet my dashboard. It is a very simple dashboard because I've done that not so long ago, but I'm sharing it with you so we can familiarize ourselves with how it looks and how we can use that in forming our virtual class. So this is my dashboard inside Google Classroom. As you can see, I have here my UM statistics class. As for the purpose of this demonstration, I will take Amorsola, my advisory class, to show how it looked like inside the Google Classroom. And notice that I have my class code here. This is the one, ito yung binibigay sa estudyante so they can join. Ang proseso niya kasi is magsisend siya ng, of course, yung student dapat meron siyang Google account, and to join the class, they should have the class code. Now, this was my private account before. Now that I have DepEd QC account, this is how it looked like. See, you have now an included Meet link. Meaning to say, pwede kang magkaroon ng blended type approach. Pwede mo silang i-asynchronous, pwede rin namang synchronous. You can schedule a meet-up with your students. The only thing that we need to remember is that dito sa DepEd account natin, para makasama sila dito sa lalo na sa classroom mo, they should be permitted by the school kasi ang inaalaw yata so far ngayon ay dapat meron silang depedqc.ph na extension or domain name sa kanilang email. So, yun yung nadagdag dito. Nawala dun sa previous ko. But other than that, halos lahat naman meron si private account. Kasi hindi naman kasi to Google Suites. So, yung isa kasi, yung binigay sa atin na account ni DepEd, Google Suite. Ang kainaman nun, marami ka talagang pribilehiyo na magagamit sa account na binigay ni DepEd kasi no, mas malawak yung scope niya. Now, in your upper portion, you have there your stream, classwork, people, and the grades. This is where you show or see the grades or the analytics of your students. Browsing lang natin ha. Ito yung content nung aking activity before. So, magsisimula tayo sa pinakababa kasi yun yung pinakauna. March 14 ko ginawa. I made a lesson guide. So, to create this, punta tayo sa classwork, no? To create that, press natin yung plus button ng create. And makakapili ka dyan ng activities mo. Whether you will give assignment, a quiz assignment, a question, material, or a lesson guide or a learning guide, or you can just reuse your other posts from different section kasi hindi naman lahat sabay-sabay. May mga cream section tayo at hindi naman kasing huhusay sila lahat ng estudyante natin. We can probably set it apart and later reuse the activity na lang for the rest of the class. Okay, so dumako na tayo dito sa ating lesson guide. Sa lesson guide ko, notice that I have collected some clips from YouTube, some were a JPEG file from my computer, from my own storage. Other materials you can upload would be Google Form and documents. So, ang kagandahan dito kasi drag and drop ka lang. At sulit na sulit kasi it saves time at hindi naman masyadong effort. Lalo na kung wala ka namang masyadong, you're not a creative content YouTuber, then all you have to do is fetch those link guides at ipapasok mo lang dito sa iyong Google Classroom. That way, makikita agad yan ng estudyante mo without opening YouTube applications. So, check natin. Okay. You will hear a sound.
There are 4 steps in...
Okay. When I press this, you will automatically hear a sound. So, for this purpose, minute ko lang muna siya. But once the students hit that particular clips, autoplay na siya from YouTube. Makakapunta rin naman siya dyan if they want to click the link, pero automatic na yan dun sa kanyang interface. Okay? Then you also have your lecturer. So, ninumber ko siya para madali at alam nila yung arrangements, no? And you can just use your arrow keys to show them. These are clippings from textbooks na ipinasok ko na sa kanila kasi wala naman kaming workbook. So, talagang teacher supplement approach talaga or supplement activities talaga yung ibibigay mo sa kanila. Now, doon naman, pagdating naman sa test, so I gave them assignments, hypothesis testing. I only did a document, tapos pinasok ko na siya, a Word document, and then the students will get to see that. No, let's view the assignment. Okay, so mukha lang missing yan, but they were able to submit. They have attachments with them. So let's see, let's have Eileen Marfil. So si Eileen Marfil, ito yung binigay kong file sa kanya. Nakikita niya. Now, nag-send back siya sa akin. No, you see, meron ditong return. Nag-send back siya sa akin ng activity. Tapos, ito yung lalabas. Yan. So, kung may extra activity ka, yan. So, lalabas yan yung activity niya. Ito, hindi na siya nag-effort na mag-retype. Sinulat na lang niya. Tapos, pinicturan, pinasa sa akin. Kung iisipin mo, ay, ang liit naman ng sulat. Pwede mo naman siyang i-zoom. Ayan. Pwede mo siyang i-zoom. Then, pwede kang mag-comment sa kanya. Another example is itong kay Paula Liz Etak. So, kay Etak, nag-submit siya and I find some error or meron akong gustong idagdag o sabihin sa kanya. Sinipag kang magsulat talaga, no? Well, as a teacher, kailangan talaga nagko-comment ka sa work nila so that they know that you're checking their work. So, ang ginawa ko lang, may stylus pen yung anak ko, ginamit ko yun. So, automatic makakalagay ka ng feedback. Mayroon naman dong prompt na magsasabi na, do you want to write something or make a feedback? So, lahat yan accessible dun sa ating phone. Hindi mo kailangan mag-login sa computer. Sa phone lang yan lahat. So, nakapag-mark ako. So, sabi, gumamit daw ng green, wag gumamit ng red. So, gumamit ako ng neon green as my checker. So, meron ako dyan. No, mukhang naka-flip to dito sa atin, pero napi-flip naman yan or naro-rotate sa cellphone natin or sa mobile phone. See? Meron pang isa. Ayan, no, binilugan ko kasi hindi nagtugma yung conclusion niya tsaka yung sagot niya. So, kagandahan nun, na-verify mo yung sagot niya. And then at the end, 'di ba, dito sa private comments, you get to talk with her. Sa kanya lang na hindi mo i-feed sa iba, the rest, no? Or the rest of the students. So, kayo lang yung mag-uusap at mabibigyan mo siya ng comments somehow, no? Si Paula Liz, no? Here na po, ma'am. Sorry po na late. God bless. Stay safe. And then I just have to motivate her. Congrats, no? So it's a good opportunity for us to communicate with them little by little, no? And then you get to return the paper by pressing this one, no, para malaman nila na bumalik na sa akin yung papel nila. They will receive email notification, and from the app, if once they install the app in their mobile gadgets, mag-notification naman yun once they are online. So, ito, binigyan ko to ng, hindi naman to binigay ngayon, bukas ang submission. May deadline. So, iyon na isang bahagi ng asynchronous learning. So, you give them time to study. You give them time to prepare. Yun. Ang kagandahan yan, meron kang lesson guide na ibinigay sa kanila which is aligned to all the activities that you give. Another way of assessing or another form of formative assessment would be a simple Google form. No, you can send out your link sa Google Classroom and mapopost na itong Google form na ginamit mo. So this is a sample test for ABM batch 2019. Yung last year ko to, yung time nila Japet, no, meron akong Google form na sasagutan nila. This is general math, parang mabilis lang na quick assessment lang siya. So the good thing about this Google form is you get to shuffle your questions. So, baka sabihin, ay, 5 tanong lang, tapos baka magkopyahan. Well, you can modify if you're accepting responses or not. You can tell your class, hindi mo naman kailangan mag-add on pa ng extension. Just remind your students na, you will pass or submit this, you're due on this time, and then, syempre, ikaw, remind yourself as well na you have to click the not accepting response na. That way, hindi na sila makakapag-submit. But if you think there's a need for them to have more time, you can still modify it and accept responses. Plus, itong response na to, view sheets, nada-download siya. So, automatic, makikita mo na siya. Auto-insert na yung values nila or yung kanilang result dun sa Excel form mo na i-record, no? Yung class record mo na electronic. Now, this is what I'm telling you about, yung responses nila. So, for this demo, I have 4 students who answered this one. So, both, no, hindi ko siya ni-release, pero kasi nga, example lang naman natin siya. So, this is the summary or insight summary. So, meron kang average, median, and range. So, yan yung analytics. Now, kung hindi ka masyadong comfortable sa ganitong klase ng reporting, you may just overview their answers by questions or by individual. For example, itong tao na to, itong estudyante na to, tama siya sa first question, no? Pero mali siya dun sa mga following. So, nakita mo yung mistakes. So, yung analytics kanina, yun yung parang item analysis natin na makita mo yung common error ng estudyante mo. So, individually yan, responses nakikita. And, pag nag-submit sila ng kanilang email address, makikita mo yung email address nila. Okay? So, that is how we use Google Form as an assessment. Okay? Of course, yung beauty naman or yung aesthetics nung form mo, nasa yun na yan kung paano mo modify eh. Kung hindi ka naman after dun sa kagandahan ng forms mo, okay, you're good to go with this simple template. Pero if you think you want it more aesthetics, you can add it up and then reuse na lang ng reuse yung template mo. And we have a lot of tutorials that, no, and I think Mr. Sabala will discuss that as well. Another example is this Google form no ginawa ko bago yung opening lang classes ng June 1 nung last year. Pati first week natin nung June last school year, no. So nagkaroon ako ng little survey, ginamit ko to identify. That's why that leads me to a blended that leads me to the strategies that I want nowadays natin. So, ayan yung mga tanong na ibinigay ko and then they get to answer that. Walang puwersahan kung sino lang yung may gusto, but I only have 40 students, I think, na sumagot, ayun no, sa responses ko. At yung accepting pa pala ako, wala pa rin talagang pumansin. At ang summary niyan, sabi nila, compared to other subjects, they find mathematics as difficult. No? Yun yung perspective, yun yung nakita or nakikita na. Alam mo na somehow, fearful pala sila sa subject mo, bakit mo pa sila tatakutin? The subject itself is mahirap na para sa kanila. And ang maganda, ang interesting dito na part, yung dulo. Ayan, yung dulo. Sabi niya, which of the following have you done last school year? So, sabi niya, eto, click as many as you want eh. So, mark all that applies eh. Show my work when solving problems. So, see, yun yung nakikita nila noon na ginawa sa mathematics during their grade 10 years na meron silang, I think that's in collaboration with the Aaron, no? Kasi, meron silang hands-on learning talaga na ginagawa during the classroom, na detect. Not only in Aaron, kasi this is not exclusively for students of Lagro High School eh, meron din naman sa other schools. So, generally speaking, they were able to show their solutions with their teachers. And maganda, no? Kasi, nakita mo na importante pala talaga yon. So, ito yung pinakadulo, yung pinaka gusto nilang i-recommend in class. Does your teacher, what would you change about the mathematics program to improve it or make it more interesting? Now, this is the gist of the survey form. Ang lumabas dyan ito, sabi niya, go slower so that I can have more time. So, that being said, it speaks the reality na talagang student-centered approach yung nire-recommend dito or student-paced approach na kailangan medyo bagalan pa kahit sa feeling mo na mabagal na yung lesson mo, but still bagalan mo pa kasi they need more practice, more activities with regards to the lesson. Alam mo, yan yung algorithm ng bata. Gusto nila repetitive talaga no? Which coincide with the law of exercise, no? Sa theories and methodologies ng learning natin. Okay, then moving back to my dashboard, I have here in my streamline, this serves as our feeds. Parang yung sa timeline mo, ito yung feeds mo. So, nung March 23, I have said I'm done checking all the updates and re-uploading. And this one, yung June 4, bago lang to. So, I tried to show Edulastic assignment. So, if I click that, and hindi mo makikita dun sa classwork mo yon, pero makikita mo dun sa instruction na you can just write it. This is only a sample, no? Magbibigay siya ng hyperlink from the Edulastic system. Automatic si Edulastic, i-connect niya yan sa estudyante. Basta may Gmail account siya. Same Gmail account. No worries with that. Same Gmail account. Kasi na-import mo dapat, no? As a teacher, you should be able to import your class to Edulastic. Madali lang siyang gawin kasi user-friendly si Edulastic. Let us show. Ito yung dashboard ni Edulastic. You can launch a Google Meet. You can unlock more features, pero may bayad na yan, wag na yan. You can get to import your class here sa Manage, di ba? No? You can import your class. You can add assignments to the selected group. So, I only have a more solo right now. And there are 2 assignments so far in functions. So, see? Yan yon. And then, makikita mo yung analytics niya kung ilan na ba yung sumagot at may ilan yung nakatama. So, yung purpose ko dito is to show. So, i-connect ko yung, may dalawang nakakonect sa akin dito. Makikita mo kung sino yung nakakonect sa'yo. No? So, si IJ, tingnan mo wala kaming communications. I don't have a communication with my student, but since naka-hub sila dun sa Google Classroom ko and I send it out, sinagutan niya na to, meron na siyang sagot, 100%. And then si Talia, sumagot din siya, pero hindi graded na, pero hindi siya nakakuha ng tama, no? So makikita mo 'yon, you can just resend. Nakakatuwa kasi kahit hindi mo masyadong i-follow up, no, si Leslie din in this analytics, I'm surprised right now because I didn't tell them, pero immediately sumasagot sila siguro because of the notification they receive from the Google. And then ito, kasi itong mga estudyanteng to nagpapalit ng pangalan, no, si Marfil. So sinagutan din niya. So done na siya, 6 out of 6. So again, hindi ko sila kinausap, basta ang bata, alam nila yung online, naka-hub sila online, makikita nila yung makikita nila yung notifications, no? So makita mo yung analytics kung tama yung mga pinagsasagot nila sa Edulastic. Okay? So that's Edulastic, and you can synchronize it using your Google Classroom as well. That's the beauty of online collaboration with these applications. But of course, not all of these are applicable to all, kaya medyo magkakaroon tayo ng mga adjustments or mga other means pa, no? Hindi naman one fits all yan, no? One platform fits all yan. So, we have to find which suited us best. We have to find the strategies that suited both the teachers and the students. We can never neglect the fact that as a teacher, meron kang malaking responsibilidad lalo na sa panahon na ito. Now we're done with the part of asynchronous learning delivery mode. This time naman, I will show you one of the means in communicating with your students in synchronous manner. So let's check them out. I have here with me the use of Pear Deck. This is an extension. This is a sample slide presentation. No? Sa slide form natin yan sa Google. Paano ba mahahanap yan? So suppose we have this one. No? Nasa G Suites tayo. Punta ka lang dito dun sa 3x3 box na dots. No? Punta ka dun sa slides and it will lead you to a number of slides. Pero ito para siyang PowerPoint. Yun yung equivalent niya sa Microsoft. The difference is si slides has animation na libre lang, no? For some may nagtatanong, yun bang Pear Deck, this one, yung binigay ko, yung Pear Deck na inintroduce ko ay libre. Sabi nung iba may trial version. Trial version para sa mga limited access. Pero this one, hindi siya trial version. Kasi libre siya for a certain time. Pero pag once nag-lapse, pwede mo pa rin naman siyang i-extend. Lamang yung mga premium accounts na hindi mo na ma-access. But still, this is a good venue pa rin, no? So, hindi mo naman kailangang wag mong i-align mo yung activity mo base doon lang sa ibibigay ng free mode mo. Itong Pear Deck is an extension that you can find by installing it from the Google Chrome Web Store. No, hanapin mo lang siya, Pear Deck, and then install mo na siya, lalabas na siya dyan. So, para magamit mo siya, makita mo yung icon niya sa taas. Hit that, click. You should know it's working kapag nakita mo na siya dito, yung tab niya, yung slide bar niya dito sa kanang bahagi ng desktop mo. And of course, it works like a slide, yung PowerPoint, it works like a PowerPoint, pero interactive siya. Meaning to say, you can use that to verify the response of your students na hindi naman kayo masyadong monotonous. Kunwari, dito meron na akong nagawa, no? Meron na akong nagawang activity featuring the student responses. So, ano ba ibig sabihin nitong ABC? Ito ay, if you want your students to write in sentences, so text yung pwede mong ibigay, choices or multiple choice, kung gusto mong magbigay ng, multiple choice, and then number lang, kung number, you want to give hyperlinks or website, they can draw as well, and yung draggables or nakakapag-slide sila ng mga points. So, we will show that one by one later. Selected lang yung ibibigay ko kasi yung mga coolest effect lang talaga yung pakikita natin for now. To start with your presentation, just hit start lesson. Yan. So, makikita natin, meron kang student-paced activity. Again, this is your asynchronous learning mode. And then you have instructor-paced activity if you plan a synchronous activity or real-time activity. Both of them will give you feedbacks and will sync to your Google Classroom. But for the purpose of this activity, of this demonstration, I will use instructor-paced activity. So, once you click that, yan. Ito yung magiging itsura ng board ng estudyante mo. Kaya pinagla-login pa niya ako. Dami kong account. Okay. So, meron magpa-pop up na bagong presentation mode that will invite your students, no? Para makita mo yung yan, may presentation session ka na naglo-load. Okay, sabi niya, welcome to the teacher dashboard. This is your teacher dashboard. Got it? Okay. You will ask your students to join your class. May nagtanong sa akin prior to this, no? Sabi niya, do you have to install the app? No. No? Sa browser ka lang, or kung nag-Google Meet ka simultaneously, you can just give the, this one, ito, yung link na yan, tapos isend mo dun sa chat box ninyo, and then they can just hit that and join directly. Pero, they have to insert, no? I-enter pa rather yung Q or yung key code mo. So, in this case, you have KK XI0. Yan. Tapos, mag-join na sila ng class, no? Okay, so tignan natin kung ano yung magiging itsura. Ito yung itsura ng presentation session mo, and look at here, you have one student, no? So, dinemo ko lang, ako din yan, one student that log in, no? Tingnan natin, gamit pa ako ng isang cellphone, so dapat magkaroon ako ng dalawa na estudyante. So, again, gagana lang siya sa Chrome browser. So, kung sa Chrome browser ka lang gagamit. Now, I have another student joining in. Ako pa rin yan, no? So, ito yung dashboard mo para makita mo what's next, no? Pero hindi nakikita ng estudyante yan. Ang nakikita ng estudyante, ito lang yung nakikita niya. So, that's, pag sinabing teacher mode, you are the only one who can control your screen. So, hindi na nila yan pwedeng galawin. So here, you have what is your favorite color. Ang itsura niya sa dashboard mo or sa presentation mo would look like this one. So, sabi niya, waiting for response because you're still waiting for your students. No? Then, they will hit the answer. Let's say, that one. Immediate yung response na makikita mo. Okay, sa dashboard mo. If you want to show their answer, you can hit lock the screen. That way, hindi na nila mababago yung sagot nila. Hindi na sila makakapag-click. So, pag nilock mo yung screen, you can just show the response and everyone will get to see the answers of their group, no? Of their classmates. So, kung may botohan kayo, ito yon, or kung meron kayong online or pop-up quiz, pwede siya, no? Ang bilis kasi automatic yung response niya. Next, ito naman is an example of text or paragraph answer. So, your students write your response. So, what do you mean by he who wear the crown, bear the crown? Let us show the presentation mode. Diminho. Ayan. So, meron silang mga code. You may expect may mga paglarong estudyante, they can answer you kasi hindi naman, unless sasabihin mo, oh, recorded yan. Eh, hindi mo naman basta ma-record kasi hindi mo naman nakikita. Pero later, papakita natin how to synchronize this and send it to them para malalaman nila, alam pala ni teacher ng pangalan ko na ako pala yung sumagot nun. Okay? So, here, no? Well, actually, it's from Liminho's drama talaga. Pero it is a quote. Yan yung mga sagot nila. Again, you want to lock their answer. Pwede din dito, no? Ayan. So, you want to lock your response or your screen so that you can avoid them from writing so many words at the same time. So, you can just show to all. Pero kung ayaw mo naman ipakita, pwede rin namang hindi. Then, moving on to the next. Na this is good for mathematics teacher kasi pwede mong ipagawa to sa kanila. Now, this is only included for the premium account. Hindi, this is free. So, you can just ask them to plot the points. So, if they want to plot the points, no, let's say, give me the point of origin. So, si student, pwede niyang isulat dyan yung sagot niya. Or pwede nilang i-drag and click origin, no? Some would find it difficult to manage, pero the purpose is to show only that they know or they get your idea. Okay? So, again, you need to lock the screen, show the responses, and voila. Yan. Kita mo na yung sagot nila na, oy, kung may konting discrepancy, okay lang yan. No? And you want to check if they're ready to move on to your lesson or not. Ready pa ba sila o ayaw na nila? So, pwede nilang isagutin yan. By dragging the button, may iba, neutral. Teacher, ayaw ko na, hindi ko na kaya. No? So, you can just show your response to them. Ayan. Teacher, hindi ko na kaya. So, move on na. Wag muna tayo mag-move on. I need another time. I need more time for the lesson. For my case. So, that's it. And lastly, ayan, they can draw solutions. No? Ito yung kasama, hindi kasama sa free account, sa premium. They can draw solution sa iyong graph. Ang ganda sana nito kung libre, no? Pero kung hindi, ganun talaga. Sa iba mo na lang ipa-drawing, like I showed earlier. Okay, you can just show the response ng mga estudyante mong mapaglaro. Yan. So, yan yung sagot nila. Okay, so, that is for Pear Deck. Next, we have Slido. Slido works the same way as Pear Deck. No, it is an extension from Chrome Store. You can just hit the button once you download it. It should be showing at the right side of your tab, and then just when you're done fixing your activity, natin to. Wait, let me edit this one. Yan. When you're done working with your slides, you get to choose your response as a Q&A slide, as a poll, as an existing poll. This is not as exciting as Pear Deck, but that will do. That will do. And it will hit you to it will remind you to renew your subscription, but that would be unnecessary. Yun yung maganda kay Pear Deck kasi hindi ka naman niya ipoprompt na mag-subscribe agad. So, kung ano lang yung kinuha mo. Again, both of them are in basic account. Pwede ka namang mag-run kahit mag-basic account ka lang. Na free lang naman siya for all. Pero, may limited access. Now, when you hit that, hello, this is a simple tour on Slido. Again, they can just go to the respective browser. They can just use their browser and go to slido.com and join here, no, and use the code #5584. So again, I will hub in, pupunta ako dyan sa slido.com. Kung naka Google Meet kayo, pwede mo siyang ibigay yung link dun sa estudyante mo, tapos eto na yon, lalabas na to. Pag pinrest nila yon, and then, they only need to enter the event code. In our case, we have 5584. So, hit lang nila yon, 5584. So, here, lagay natin 5584. Tapos, join existing event. Yan. So, makikita mo na yung presentation ni teacher mo. Tulad din siya ni, this is a live interaction, tulad din siya ni Pear Deck. Mas mabilis lang yung response ni Pear Deck para sa akin, ano. So, ito, close na natin to. Okay, ito yung itsura dun sa dashboard mo. Ito yung itsura sa estudyante mo. So, ang tinatanong niya, what is your SIM provider? So, sasagot ka lang, no? May isa ka, pwede kang Globe, Smart, no? Pwede kang mag-send ng ibang answer, no? Yan. Tapos, isa-send, click send. Ayan. Tapos, makikita na automatic na meron kang response. This is for your students. Si students, nakikita niya agad yung response. Immediate. Unlike kay Pardec, hindi. Unless si teacher. Si teacher kasi talaga yung may total control ng iyong responses. Okay? So, next. Punta tayo sa next slide natin. Yan. So, dito, next na slide na niya. What must be the value of x to make x squared plus 2x plus 1 equal to 0? So, yan yung pwede niyang isagot yung sagot niya na 0. Yan. Tapos send. Ayan. Wala akong x, sabi nung isa. X equals 1. So, the correct answer equals 1. X equals 1. Pero, dito nakikita niya. Kasi nga, ang purpose lang niya is a live poll. Question and answer lang. They are encouraging the students to answer at an immediate and give an immediate response. Hindi mo siya ini-evaluate kung tama ba yung sagot niya o hindi. Ina-encourage mo siya na mag-participate. That was the purpose. Okay, then eto pa siya. So, ganun, the same manner applies with this one. How many legs are there? There are 4 chicks and 3 lay eggs. Oo nga pala, no? Pwede rin silang gumamit ng QR code and then just hit this portion. They can go directly to this, to your account or to your poll or event. Pwede yon, no? And the last one, no, yan. This one is a word puzzle. Ang makikita mo dyan sa portion na yan, ito, yung couple na popular ngayon ng Chloe. No? Tell me what you think about the couple. So, type tayo, winner, couple. Ayan. So, they can make entries like that. Ayan. So, yung iba pwedeng sumagot ng ganyan. Ayan. Okay. So, may iba pwedeng sumagot. Sarang heyo. Ayan. So, pero most of them, ang response nila, cute. Yun yung na-highlight, no? Sa dashboard ni teacher. Si cute. Cute yung pinaka-nanaig na word para sa kanya. So, that ends with Slido. Yan lang, ganyan lang naman siya kasimple. Last slides na natin yan. So, this is just a quick overview, quick response ng teacher at ng estudyante sa kanyang lesson. How well they understood the lesson, how they will respond. So, a quick assessment of the teacher to her or his student. So, that would be all for now. This is Mrs. Talia, and I hope you were able to learn something from what I've used last time. And hopefully, this will work out for us, for everyone. And Let's see and pray that we can conquer this crisis. Together, we work as one. We are one DepEd. Let us sulong edukalidad. And let's go and work hard. I'm still a work in progress in this line. I'm not an expert. Disclaimer lang natin yan. I'm still studying other applications. And we can work things out together. Have a great day. Bye!